What is up, guys? Tom here, back with another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video where today we're going to be talking about the Varix sight. Now, if you didn't know, the Varix is kind of like the sniper sight we can zoom in and out. In the recent patch, which I also talked about in my last video about the Razorback, it got buffed like crazy. The Varix now reduces recoil. I think it's worth 3 grips. That's right, 3 grips. So the Varix is better than having grip. It reduces recoil so much. It's like, that's how crazy it's been buffed. And on specific guns, like the Vesper, as you can see here, this sight can make them amazing. Now, obviously, the Vesper was nerfed like crazy because everybody was using it. It's just such an OP gun. So Treyarch nerfed it, and it's never been the same again. The recoil's been terrible. But as you can hopefully see in this gameplay, where I do like get Talon, it makes it amazing again. It reduces there's still quite a lot of recoil. That's only because it's the Vesper, and it's got a lot of recoil anyway. It makes it a lot more manageable though, and it just makes the gun amazing. Like, you can seriously do work with the Vesper, especially with kind of like extended mags, fast mags, so obviously constantly needing to reload because you're burning through the magazines so quickly, and long barrel because the range isn't great. And obviously, because the range isn't great, you can also zoom in with the Varix, so it might not help you in most situations. It still can do, just in case you need to get a person who's kind of like medium range, maybe you can't see them, the head glitching or something. Even though the Vesper's not the best gun for that, you can still do that, and it can help you a lot. This sight also works with pretty much all the SMGs. It works very, very well, apart from maybe except the well, it will work on pretty much every assault rifle and submachine gun. It's a decent sight for all of them, and obviously snipers and LMGs also will work pretty well. Not kind of like the reducing recoil wise, but like the way you kind of look through it, it works pretty well. Apart from you don't need it on that many guns. You only really want it on guns that have stupid recoil, such as the submachine guns I run it on. Is you could run it on the Cuda. It's up to you. I do like to run it on the MP. And obviously zoomed out, I find it very much like a red dot, so I'm fine with it. I've not run it on the Weevil. I could do. It might help me slightly. I'm not exactly sure. You can run it on the Vesper, like I said. The Pharaoh, it might not be too bad. The Razorback, I don't run it on because I've got a pretty good Razorback setup anyway. I don't run grip or anything, so I just stick with that. It can also work well on, if you're looking at assault rifles, the H3K. It can work well on. It can work well on the Man of War, although I kind of struggled slightly aiming down sight with the Man of War. You don't really need it on the Shiva, because obviously the Shiva is semi-auto. I don't run grip or anything like that on it, because I find it fine. But it can be very, very effective on certain guns, such as the MP and the Vesper, as I have said. So I just kind of wanted to alert people and just show how good this Varix sight is. I have no problems with it. It takes off the recoil like crazy, and it's just sick. So if you obviously have the game, I recommend that you put this on pretty much all the classes that you use, where you've got a gun that has quite a lot of recoil, or maybe you use a grip attachment. So obviously if you have grip on your class and use 3 attachments, you take off the grip, put on the Varix, it means you can take away your wild card, the attachment, which gives you 1 extra slot, which might be the one that allows you to get an extra perk. Say if you've got 1 slot left, take it off, boom, you've got 2 slots, extra perk, there you go, extra concussion, extra lethal, whatever you want. It just adds kind of like more slots to your classes, and it can work extremely, extremely well. So as I said, I really do recommend using this sight. I've not used anyone at all using the Vesper with the Varix, apart from me. So I would definitely recommend using this gun with the Varix as well as other ones. Just use the Varix in general, as the buff is just amazing. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the video here. I've been Tom, as usual. Like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. I've been Tom, and I'll see you all later.